What's up, guys? Nate from Famous Racing Customs here. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for your kind words and positive comments. Lindsay made it out fine. She made it through surgery, I guess, I don't know, flying colors? I don't really know how. But everything was fine. They were saying, it wasn't something that just happened, like, whatever. They're going through the details of it, and just sounded, like it was going wrong for a little while. It just happened to just this time just be the end of it. But anyway, she's doing good. She came home on Thursday. I had to work Thursday night. I came home Thursday night. And slept downstairs with her. She's still sleeping downstairs, but I have to be at work. So she told me to go ahead and go upstairs so I can get plenty of sleep. Still didn't sleep all that well. I was probably going down, waking up every 3 or 4 hours, going down there, making sure she was okay. And make sure she didn't need, and make sure that she was taken care of. She didn't need anything. But again, thank everybody who left comments and gave the positive support and everything like that. So I did get a little bit of a chance on Friday to do a little bit of work on the Dave Parker Camaro, which give me just a second because I was messing around here for a second. Oh, boom, 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 boom. All right. So I got it painted again in the flat white. I do have the primer on it, but it needs some work. So, some wet sanding, some more painting, some more wet sanding, and probably some more painting, and maybe a little bit more wet sanding, and maybe one more coat of paint, and then maybe again. The only problem with this is these gaps are so tight that after it all dries, I have to go in there and carefully dig all the paint out of the trim and or out of these the lines for the trim. So that gets to be in the doors because they're so tightly together. And then I didn't mold the front clip to the. I didn't make it look like the front fascia was molded or the rear bumper was molded to the to the body. So I still have this body line here, and then this body line that goes back. I did delete the corner lights or the turn signal lights, whatever you want to call them. It's, I mean, if it was in any other color, you'd be able to see more of what I've done, and you will be able to once I get it in red. But, I mean, man, looks like pretty much like a pretty cool concept car, to me at least. The hood is a little bit high, and the angle is just a little steep, but it still looks cool. Like that little bitty engine, it needs like a blower on it, So, but hey, whatever. It looks cool. It's a concept car, so, and basically that's what I would do. I would just take the stock version of the car, so, maybe whatever, and then change all the engine stuff out after I got what I wanted done to the body. And this is like if I had just all the money in the world, which I don't. That's why I drive a 94 Dakota, and I have a 67 Suburban that's been down for a year waiting for me to come up with the money to rebuild the engine. But but that's neither here nor there. So but anyways, so yeah, got a little bit more work to do and you know, things should be cruising along. So I'm giving it probably until next Saturday to go ahead and just gas out and harden, and because this cheap flat white, it works well for like it does work well as a primer. You just have to give it a lot of time to dry and cure, and you know, it's not like gray primer where you can spray it on and as soon as it looks flat, you know, you give it a few couple 3 days to gas out, and you know, everything's fine. You have to give this time to not only gas out but to harden. So, and I think it's just because of lack of color. I don't know if they don't put enough hardener in the enamel, or or what. You know, it's just weird like that, because I don't have any problems with flat black. I have no problems with the primer gray, just only with the flat white. So, um, but yeah, like I said, so I got some more sanding to do. I haven't really done anything on the interior until I get this painted, so I can kind of see where I'm going with it and see if I'm going to do a custom colored interior, or if I'm going to do just, you know, like a standard flat black, flat gray, flat beige, or you know, maybe black with red carpet, or you know, whatever. Colors, I'm gonna go like with Big Boonsky said. I'm gonna paint the car white, or I'm sorry, not white. The car's already painted white. I'm gonna paint the car red, and then I forgot now. Oh, right. So I'm gonna paint the car red. I'm gonna put orange stripes somehow in my own variation. It's gonna be very Famous Racing Customs, and then I'm gonna stripe with black. So hairbrush here. I gotta get some practice going on this thing. I haven't really even messed with it since I did the video on it, but you know, been watching Dr. Cranky's airbrushing tips video, and you know, just to learn more about the airbrushing techniques. Um, go check out Airbrush Tutor if you guys are wanting to learn how to like take airbrush seriously and not just on cars, um, but with, you know, maybe something bigger, because that's eventually what I want to get to. I want to get into doing bigger, you know, getting better airbrushes and doing bigger things with it. Um, he's got a kind of fun way of doing things, and his videos are great. They're, I mean, you can go out there and watch, you know, all the airbrushers that are out there, um, and they were pretty much teaching the same thing. He just puts his own twist on it, and I like the way he does things. He's got kind of a humorous way of doing things. Um, yeah. So, you know, enough about that for right now. Um, Now I have my plans for this. As I'm waiting for the paint to dry, since I'm not really doing a whole lot with the Camaro, I decided to go in and check this thing out, and look at it and stare at it some more, and look at it and stare at it some more. And I've decided I'm still going to do the rusty look. I just don't think I ever really ever intended to do a lifted truck, although the lift is perfect. It's a, you know, pretty standard, probably I would say 2 to 3 inch suspension lift scale wise. The spacing in the tires is just about perfect from where I want it, but like I said, I never really intended. I don't think I really ever intended this thing to be a lifted truck. I was thinking, because, you know, I have all my stuff back here, and I think that's all what I always intended it to be. I wanted it to be an old, like, shop truck, you know, like maybe a barn find shop truck. So it's still going to be weathered and patinaed. I might do some rust holes here and there still, but I think it should be sitting, you know, low. So, and it's not four-wheel drive, and I may pick up another one and do a four-wheel drive with it, you know, but I think with this one, this is going to be my first one that I weathered, and I wanted, you know, I look at my street truck mags, and, you know, I see the weathered ones, and they're all lowered down, and, you know, big rims, and it just look killer. So I think what I'm gonna do that, and then because this is a 1/25th scale, not a 1/24th scale, wherever my engine may have disappeared to. Ah, there you are. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think this turns into a much bigger engine scale-wise. So, and I've already dirtied it up, as you can see, but I want to add some oil and stuff. I want to do a different carburetor. I actually want to do a whole different intake setup for it, and you know, I think I just want to play around with this one a lot and just do, you know, because I mean, come on, and I mean it was born to be there, you know. So, and looking at it, I kind of figured out, you know, just having it right here with the interior tub, you know, it should sit about that far forward, you know. I might have to notch the cross member here just a tiny bit to clear the oil pan, you know, and then I'm probably going to have to go through and build a custom cross member to keep everything up, because this engine's actually meant to sit a lot lower, and these wheels are just effing irritating me no matter what I do. They just keep popping off, you know. I glued them on, and so, oh well, say lovey. So, but yeah, so that's, I'm probably going to get working on this and getting it, well, I mean, there's not much to strip off of it. It's been in mock for a month now, at least, you know, so, but yeah, it's still going to be dusty and rusty. You know, I have to go through, and I still, I'm going to clean it back up, but I'm going to go through and make sure that I get the frame, everything on the frame all nice and painted. Stay. It won't stay. Oh God, you're more stubborn than my kids. I might commit model abuse. Ugh. Alright, so, anyways, I'm gonna stop screwing with it. But yeah, like I said, it's still gonna be dusty and rusty. I'm gonna notch it, and, when I first got the truck, my first thought, as soon as I got the truck, was, you know, you see the step sides all the time, you know, but, like, because, you know, I don't know if it's the cameos are more rare, or what, but you see them all the time, and they're all just, you know, the flat step sides, which I have a 55 die cast here. It's a 55 step side, you know, and it just looks beautiful like that. I love this. I might have done a video on this, and the only reason why I picked up this one, I'm not too much in these big die cast. I collect Hot Wheels, but I picked up this one basically for some ideas, like the door hinge. You know, I'll do something like that with my hinges, and to get, you know, how the hinge is supposed to, it comes off and up and around, and then, you know, whatever. So the hinge there, but if I can get it. Oh, good lord. Handy dandy toothpick. There it goes. But the hood is suicide hinged, and yeah, it needs to be cleaned. I haven't cleaned this thing since, I haven't really even touched this thing since I got it. It just sat out on the shelf. It's got a little bit of future overspray on it, but whatever. But, you know, so I have the hinge. You know, I thought about going through and just kind of detail painting everything underneath, which I still might do. I just haven't gotten that far yet. But, you know, I just love everything about this. Plus, it was the only one that I could find. It was the only vehicle when I went and picked this up. It was the only one that I could find that was flat black, just hot rod, you know, nice wood grain bed, you know, and so, I mean, it's got a little bit of detail inside, underneath the hood there, and not here. So, the other thing I kind of don't like, what I really don't like, is those freaking mirrors. They're kind of ridiculous. So, but, you know, you see tons of those, but I don't really see any cameos that are just laying frame on the ground, you know, whatever. So, and I may not lay frame, but I'm still gonna lower it enough to notch it, just because I don't want to body drop it, or I don't have to, or yeah, because body drop would be, yeah, up there. I think, is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. But I don't want to have to modify the bed too much. Oh my god, I can't think today. So, but it'll sit pretty low. The body will be just about scraping the ground. So, that's about how low I want it. But, yeah. So, and it wasn't much. I mean, I just took little pieces of sprue and made my lift kit. Just cut them equal lengths. And then, you know, it was kind of easy getting the front lined up because it has these little, like, forks on either side. It's the leaf spring hangers, but they go on each side, so you can, what I did was I left all the, I drilled like a little hole so the stock plug or whatever would fit on there, glued it, and then just stuck them into place, and made sure that everything was nice and even. So, but I'm not even going to use that front end. I may not use that rear end. So I may still have stuff to lift something. I'm just gonna have to figure out what. I may pick up another 55 Cameo and lift it, but I might actually do this four-wheel drive that I've started. I started this when I first was thinking about doing a four-wheel drive, you know, but it just didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to. So. But yeah, so, and I think it's on the wrong side. It is. Haha, it needs to go that way. See? plus, the other thing is too is they've got a kind of I haven't seen it, and I don't know if he ever finished it or not, but the rocket silo, I think he changed his name. I don't remember. I just haven't seen any of his videos in a long time. But he was doing the Dr. Cranky tribute monster truck, and I kind of like the concept that he was going with, and so I kind of want to take that concept too, but I just don't. Not with this one. I'm gonna do something different with this cameo. So it's gonna be a lot of trial and hopefully not a lot of error. Yes, it is body drop. That is correct, because I'm gonna actually end up having. But what I'm gonna do is just cut out the floor. So the floor So the floor pan, whatever you want to call it, of the bed is gonna sit on the frame. Or this part right here, the edges are gonna sit on the frame. And then however my notch goes, I'm just going to raise the whole entire bed up. And, we'll figure it out from there. So, I think I've rambled on long enough. 20 minutes. Yeah. 20 minutes. So, I guess I'm back to my old self. Yay. What else is going on? I need to get back to the Mustang, too. I'm just, with everything that's happened last week, and because I was really hoping, like, I should have had Thursday and Friday off. So I was really hoping, like, Thursday and Friday, I was going to get a lot of body work done to the Camaro and get it painted and ready to go. All I had to do was just let the flat white cure to for paint, and then paint it next Saturday. But now I'm not there. I'm at pretty much a standstill with the Camaro, because like I said before, sorry guys, I know you're looking at my roof right now, but I'm trying to plug in my phone. There we go. So, like I said before, I'm just waiting on getting, I might have said it before, I don't know. Did I say it before? Maybe. I'm waiting to do the interior until I have, the body painted, and that's gonna kind of go in the direction of, am I gonna add like little orange highlights, little orange pinstripe, black and red with like just a tad of orange in there, or if it's just gonna be black and red, or if it's just gonna be black, or if it's just gonna be gray, or just tan, or whatever. So, yeah, that's about it for right now. Getting to that tired point where I ramble and ramble and ramble, and I know you guys say go ahead and rant on, but I mean, 25-minute video. I talked about a little bit of everything for the past couple days, so yeah. So yeah. Anyways, so once again, thank you to everybody who's not subscribed. Well, thank you to all my subscribers, but thanks to everybody who left positive comments and the well wishes and everything like that. You know, you guys never cease to amaze me, and how you guys just keep this group just so tight knit, and um, it's much like a family that most of us have not even met. So not formally, at least. We all know who each other are, but you know, never really seen each other in real life. Um, so, but anyways, guys, this is Nate, Famous Racing Customs, signing off.